that thing. So when there is scarcity of resources, you come out something innovative kind of, and that's where ideas come from.
I remember Suresh's talk in Social Media Week. 2012, I believe, no, 13, in Bangalore only. We were, in this UB city, and then Suresh came up with the tools that one can use to, you know, uh, simplify how digital is so easy. If you want to do it, you can do it. So that is where talking about simplicity. So yeah, I mean, it's about if you want to simplify, you can, and you know you should. There is one more thing which I have always believed is collaboration. Collaboration is the key, guys. So let us say we have like 10 of us. You're from some other industry. You're from some other industry. You're from some other industry. But end of the day, if you guys be in touch with yourselves and maybe you learn Google AdWords very nicely. Maybe you were very interested in ambush marketing of Twitter. Maybe you did Facebook nicely. So you guys can help each other and create an ecosystem. An ecosystem which goes up the food chain, down the food chain, and helps each other. And that's how things grow. Then because see, if I alone will study, I'll isolate myself and I'll study. How much can I grab? If I'm a human after all, I have limitations, and so if you do it with friends with collaboration, so how you get to learn interesting things, a new way of, because your way of understanding, my way of understanding can be different, and there is where you create ecosystem. So I believe in creating this human ecosystem which is real time. I can pick up a call, give a call in the evening, maybe we catch up for a coffee at Starbucks, CCD, wherever we want, or at home, and think that this is what I've thought, and what do you think? I am sure whenever you do a brainstorming and thinking, more ideas come. And digital is all about evolution. It's evolving every day, because no one can be. I'm not sure if someone calls himself a digital expert or a social media expert. I am against it. I am not an expert. No one is an expert, because it's evolving every day. There is a scope of coming up with new things every day. So it's very important to collaborate. That's the reason it's very important to attend events, because you don't know which speaker's speech can change your entire way of looking into things. That's the reason it's very important. Very important. Two things you should do in your life. What I have learned lately, is read books. You know, read the physical books. I have learned this now.
True.
Watch a lot of videos on YouTube about the industry, be it from whoever. Just watch it, and then go to events. Go to events, talk to people, collaborate with people, be open enough to go and talk. It also boosts your confidence, and have an elevator speech ready for yourself. That means 30 seconds. 30 seconds to your fame. 30 seconds to tell that who you are, what you do, and why have you come.
Okay, so I'm going to stop doing. So that brings up a point. 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have you both tell your 30 seconds
Sure, no problem.
story, okay?
So when you meet someone, it's like, my name is Manish and I do social media, and the reason I have come to this event is to collaborate with you people. That's it. Make it simple and make it new every time. Have like 50 50 drafts of what you've done, 50 drafts of what you do. So when you and again gaze that the person who are you meeting is of what age criteria. You can figure out from his attire also that what kind of person is he. So you make it that way. If you think that that particular guy can give you some business, so market yourself. Say, my name is Manish. I head PR and branding at a company called iKnowledge Factory, and I help you with digital faces. So that gives that gives him an understanding in that you do digital, and this guy might be the guy I want to be in touch with. So if you're meeting with a kid, or if you're meeting with a student, say, my name is Manish and I head digital marketing in this company, and I help with the digital ideas. So that student will say, okay, he speaks about ideas. That means let me get in touch with him for some ideas. So that's how I do for myself. So I prepare it on spot. But it is recommended that when you doing it, when you doing it for first time, you write it like write 50 ways of introducing yourself, and you practice those, and then do it. And once you do it for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then you master it. Then you don't have to. Then you create it on the way. Also, when you meet people, when you shake hands, you make sure that they feel that you shook hand with them. They feel it. Okay, and be very open about it. Be human. It's very important. It's very simple. It's very simple and very important to be human. That's what I keep on telling every time. Is because in this world of technology, what we go out on missing is forgetting that after all we're talking to a human.
Correct.
It's very important. So make sure that the emotion flows and a positive emotion flows. That's from my side.
Sure. And also, can you just let your Twitter handle, please?
Yeah, my Twitter handle is join to Manish. It's simple, JOIN numeric 2 Manish MANISH, and you can find me using the same join to Manish on any platform that is there, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, MySpace, whatever platform you can think of. I have my presence in all the platforms. So it's join to Manish everywhere. Guys can follow. We can follow each other. We can talk. Open for communication. Communication is the key. I always reply to every mention that I get on my Twitter, because I feel that you should. If someone is talking to you, asking you something, or telling you something, you should be very responsive. So that's all. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. When you give a 30-second presentation or a pitch, also try to include your story, right?
Yes.
Maybe something like, for example, people want to know Khushbu, how she became a doctor in PhD. That is curiosity. That will bring up more this thing. For example, I'll say how I changed my career from being a cook to digital marketer, right? So I help people in changing their career, for example. That is going to help. So it gives a connections, personal connections, and also you're telling your human, again, you're being human and telling your interesting story to it too.
Yeah.
So now I post up.
Okay. So I very well agree with what Manish said, that looking at the audience, we have to frame. I also do generally the same thing, that looking at the person who is asking me about, or the person whom am I meeting. I generally make up the things on spot, how to introduce myself. So generally I just say that, hi, I'm Dr. Khushbu Pandya. If there's an academician or a director or somebody of that repute is, so I just say that I'm Dr. Khushbu Pandya and I've done PhD in social media. So that actually arouses interest among people to know more about it. So I've done PhD in social media, and I also teach at Symbiosis, and I carry out workshops and I do everything into digital and social media. So normally this is the thing in what I explain about myself. If I don't have to mention like about my teaching, I just mentioned that I had Congopedia Communications, and we are just doing we help people do digital, or we help people do social media effectively and efficiently. So this is all what I say about myself when I meet people.
All right, very good. So what questions you guys have? I don't know what you discussed so far. So did you discuss anything?
Yeah, introduction. She spoke about the book.
Okay.
And the concept behind how she came up with the book, which was very interesting.
So can you tell to our audience one more time, if you don't mind?
How I came up with the idea of the book.
Yes.
It was not actually the plan about to write a book or something like that. It just came up one day to me that many people were asking queries on, it was just 2010-11 kind of period, and I was in the middle of my process of completing my PhD, and I was gathering data. Data actually was gathered by me, and I was doing the analysis, like kind of the serious work, spreadsheet work and everything. And that's when it was a voluntary thing in PhD process, that you have to you can come up with something unique with your PhD process. Not everybody does it, but I had this inner instinct to do this, that I want to come out. I wanted my PhD to become valuable for me, for the society, and for the university as well, so that they can be proud enough for me as being their student. So I started doing this research on models which were built up by people in social media industry, whether it's Charlene Lee or it's Jeremiah Owen, all very reputed people working in the industry, and they had come with a workable models working in the industry, that how to do business in the social media space, or how to create social business. And that's when I came up, I listed down all the stuff that is required for making up a theory, and a workable theory, not only just theory in books, but it has to be tried and tested. So I came up with this Weave model. At that point of time, I created a model on my own, and then I tried and tested onto the small businesses which were just around me. They were not big businesses, just businesses around me, and I tested on them for like 2 months or 3 months, and it started working. Like if we talk about the model, like W stands for word of mouth, E stands for engage and empower relations, A stands for authenticity and transparency, V is for value and trust, and the last E is for emotional connect. So all these are basic theories or fundamentals, if we talk about, of any business, like any business or even personal life as so. So if we connect this into business, and if we connect social media specifically and integrate via this channel to business, it will create an impact, very good impact, and it will create social business. So that's how I started doing this book.
Sure. So your book, your name of your book, your Twitter handle.
Yeah, the name of the book is Weave Model, and if you want to read about it, it's available on Amazon, so you can just search it, Weave Model by Khushbu Pandya, and my Twitter handle is Pandya_Khushbu, PNK capital.
Okay, can you spell it for us, please?
PANDYA, Pandya_Khushbu, KHUSHBU. So that's my Twitter handle. And almost like as Manish, I'm also available on every social media platform that you will find, because I have this urge to learn about every platform available on social media.
Excellent.
And you want to see an implementation of how digital is done? That's what Suresh did right now.
Yes.
So he recorded the session, and I'm sure in no time he's gonna put it everywhere possible.
It's already live. Yeah. It's already live.
So that's the power of digital. You don't have to wait for anything now. You don't have to wait for anything. Nothing stops you now.
Literally, the powers are in your fingers. So you just have to open up the smartphone and you can do wonders.
And one more important thing, that you guys are lucky enough to be in Bangalore, because Bangalore has more scope and exposure to whatever India has got digital than other cities in India, and you have beautiful people like Suresh and all here. So.
Thank you. So, Khushbu, you talked about how real-time Twitter was handled with Micah professor.
Yes.
Can you just explain a little bit? That was interesting.
Yes. So the story was like we are having this event on 30th June that is called the Social Conclave. And we are having Dr. Falguni Vasavda Oza from Micah Ahmedabad, which is very reputed institute in the industry. So she is going to speak in the event, and I had booked her tickets and with the Indigo. Unfortunately, what happened that I had booked it with the name of Falguni Oza, not with Vasavda, thinking that her marital name is that, and she doesn't have the ID any single ID in the name of Falguni Oza. It had only name Vasavda in it. So she contacted the people at the airlines. They said that okay, that is doable, and they'll allow them. But what about the airport security guys? They will not allow her to even enter the airport without the right ID. So I also panicked, and I thought, okay, let me just contact. The airline was Indigo. I just contacted them on Twitter. And then I said that this is the problem. Please help. What has to be done? And they quickly connected to me to their representative. They issued tickets like within 15-20 minutes, and they mailed me the changed name ticket, and that's how Twitter came to my rescue, and how Indigo actually did the customer delight in Twitter DM, and it was.
It was recent, right?
Yes, very recent, like just 2 days back.
Yeah, I have another example on how Twitter comes to rescue. I was traveling from Pune to Mumbai via road, okay, and it was raining like hell in Mumbai last week. And Lonavala is the place which comes in between Lonavala and Khandala. It's a hill station and it's rainy there. It really rains. So what happened is we were traveling, and a friend of mine was ahead of me. He and then there happened a small rock landslide, and the entire hill came on the road, on the highway. Luckily, no casualty happened because the vehicles from both the sides, and it happened just in front of the the tunnel from where you pass. It's a 1.5 kilometer tunnel which connects you to the Mumbai-Pune expressway. So he WhatsApped me the picture, and I was behind. I mean, 2-3 kilometers behind. He did not use Twitter, but he knew that I do Twitter and those kind of things. So he WhatsApped me the picture. Manish, this is what happened, and it's traffic and all. So I tweeted that picture. I tagged Trafline. I knew that Trafline would come up. I tagged Trafline. I tagged radio, and I tagged a couple of newspapers. Now you tell me there was no news representatives there, but the news went entirely on internet without within like minutes, and everyone was informed. Radio started talking about it. Trafline tweeted, and all possible traffic awareness kind of handles, they tweeted it. Community handles tweeted it, and newspapers covered it immediately. So do you understand? I mean, a lot of havoc was controlled, because people who would have been like 15-20 kilometers behind, they got the news through radio or however, and they prepared themselves. They made a mindset that okay, something like this has happened, so this can be done. And a lot of people who were about to come to Bombay, they knew that this is 2 or 3 hours is something which is going to be taking to clear it off. So they rescheduled their this thing. So a lot of things came streamlined. So that's how it's important. It is very, very beneficial to be on these platforms, use it, and use it for the betterment of do social media for social good. So that's how it comes in picture. That's how So there are a lot of live examples.
Good. Questions? You have any questions for them? Let us change it the other way. They won't ask. So we'll have them answer some of our questions. Kushbu?
Okay. The first question.
Either ways, you guys are stuck. Yeah?
The first question that just popped, that how many of have used Periscope? Like Suresh is and okay. And what are your experience? Like when did you use it, and for what did you use it?
Mostly, I use it at home when the Wi-Fi is available, because 3G is like taking a lot of data. So I mostly follow people who like adventures, that they go out in the wild if they make it alive. So I chase them, and of course Suresh, all that you do Periscope over here, I watch that also.
Then have you recorded? Like have you?
Recorded yourself?
I actually was recorded, deleted. It was just an experiment, because I was new to Periscope, so I want to see that how people are coming in, how they are commenting, how it's recorded over there. So I just recorded some traffic signals and all, how it was blocked and all. Then I deleted that. Just checking it out.
Cool.
Any other?
There's an interesting story actually. Last week, Suresh introduced me to a person called Meher Zariwala. It's possible that you've heard of her. She's come up with this new product called Eureka. What it does is it helps children who are in their high school make a decision about what they have to study further after their 10th or 12th. So it's pretty awesome, right? And she wants that promoted online. So I went there and I told her, this is a great product, so why don't we, show the world right now? Because you are making your efforts to get it out to the world. So immediately I took my periscope and I did that. She was very, very interested. And luckily I had about 57 people viewing it right there. And I thought that gave the kind of exposure, at least the teaser trailer kind of a thing. Initially that's what the product is. And when we actually promote the product, I think people will be able to relate and hopefully it will catch fire. There will be a lot of sales happening. But that is one of the things. So again, thanks to Suresh. Without him, I wouldn't have known about Periscope. And like I told, we pretty much imitate him. So anything that educates people, we try and introduce and make sure that they use it as well. So that's it.
Questions? More questions to them because they're not going to ask.
I'm gonna ask this thing. Like after you finish your class here, you go home. You do. You all are working professionals or students, whatever. So you indulge yourself into your daily thing. How frequently do you guys revise these things?
I do. I write blogs about each classes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You revise. You revise. All of you revise. So it's very important to write your version of whatever it is.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, guys. There is this theory which is called DIKW. One is D is called data, I is information, K is knowledge, and W is wisdom. So when you learn something, that's data. When you write it down, it's information. When you read it again, you read it again what you wrote. That's a knowledge. And when you do it again and again and practice it again and again, it turns into wisdom. And it's very, very important to attain wisdom than knowledge. Everyone can get knowledge, but converting that knowledge into wisdom is very important. So ensure that whatever you learn, you practice it. You go ahead, you do it. You do it in whatever possible way you can do. It's not that you have to be on your laptop, be on your phone and do it. Try and see an application of it in every possible things. Like even if you're paying to an Ola guy using your Paytm or your cash, so how are you doing it? What kind of transactions did you do? Because these are all implementations, right? So this is one thing which you should do. And I'm really not sure how you guys are not coming up with questions. You should actually ask a lot of questions right now.
Yeah, this is an opportunity. You'll never get this opportunity.
It's not like that. You can tweet me and I'm always there.
No, but in person, right? We never get.
In person, I'm not sure. Yeah. So any questions? How to manage? And always, guys. Also one thing. Always make sure that you read between the lines when you're doing this shit. It's very important. And be very, very kind of what do you say? Be authentic yourself. Only give out information on internet, on Twitter, or on Facebook, or whichever channel which is very, very authentic. Because you don't want to. Because when people read on internet, they really rely on it, right? So you do not put up things which is not factual. So ensure that only authentic things go on internet.
Okay, so we are going to do some podcast too after this. After we'll have a break and then we'll do some podcast as well. But that time I want to know how you guys came across this career
Sure.
and various other things.
Sure.
Okay, you guys can also be part of it and want to ask some questions or anything, because they are all here from the morning batch. So if you guys want to hang out, that's fine. If not, we'll have the afternoon batches coming. So once again your Twitter handle, and then we'll stop and we'll continue this Periscope again.
Fine. So my Twitter handle is capital PANDYA _ Khushbu, capital K HUSHBU. So Pandya _ Khushbu, PNK capital.
Thank you, Khushbu.
Thank you, Suresh.
Right, I am joined to Manish on Twitter. It's JOIN then the numeric 2 the number 2, and Manish, Manish. So that's my Twitter handle. We all can connect there and we can talk.
Thank you, Manish. All right. Any other questions you have? Otherwise, if you don't have anything, we're just going to pause it and then come back again. We're going to do the next Periscope too. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very
See
much.
you.
For your time.